See here? There we go. Any hoozles. But yeah, gonna finally do some art. Yeah, it should be fun. Really looking forward to it. But by the way, am I audible over the music? I feel like the music might be a little loud, but that could just be like how I'm monitoring it, so I should probably check. As much of a banger as, you know, the opening to Foreman for Real is. Evie, welcome! Welcome, welcome. It's that time. I got fed up with Evermore, and now I'm gonna draw stuff. Alright, cool. Thank you, Pooch. And this really went ham. Like, this is a Super Nintendo game that sounded a lot like what the Genesis was going for. Very crunchy. I like it. I really appreciate the music work on Foreman for Real. So whoever did the audio for that, good work. I like what you did. I'm sure they're watching. They must be. I'm the most popular VTuber ever. How could they not? I'm sure they've been watching gaming progress into what it is today, and they've been like, hey, this rando, who's gonna draw? Look at her. Is that the game I scored? Yo! And so, since you're definitely absolutely here, thank you for the music. But yeah, this is gonna be a fun one. I am looking so forward to this. I'm basically going to be finishing a little piece for therapy. Just something that was requested of me. Essentially, I'm trying to make a sort of, hey, Zerg, welcome! I was just telling everyone what I'm drawing right now. I'm basically working on something for therapy that's essentially an embodiment of just the perfect senses of self. You know, like what I wish to put out there. You know, the performative aspects, the creative aspects, the outlets of, you know, maintaining my energies and absorbing it at the same time. It's a very abstract thing. I hope he was looking for abstract, because that's what he's getting. You ask me to make a personal embodiment of these abstract figures, you're gonna get something a little bit weird. But I think it's turning out pretty good. Gonna add some details, shade it, and then when I'm done that, I'm just gonna take doodle requests from the chat and draw whatever. So it's gonna be a fun little day. Just a nice little chill hangout and doodling stream. I think it'll be fun. God, some of these sports games on the SNES went ham. I'm looking over right now. This is apparently Live 96 basketball game. No, we need a concrete example of human self with scientific papers. Can you imagine? No, yeah, like if you just want like a perfect version of me, it's just like me with the correct, just me with the correct medication in hand. But, you know, I gotta be a little bit wacky. Gotta have a little bit of fun. Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and put this computer down. I don't need the laptop out, so let's go ahead and close this for the time being. Oh, I have the same therapist as Bree. Don't tell her, it's a confidentiality thing. Hey, Casey, welcome, welcome! Welcome to I finally found a new soundtrack. I have a feeling she's probably drawing something similar, because we're both kind of at the same stage of therapy. Absolute bop. Anyway, yeah, I suppose we can just go ahead and dive in now. I see no reason why not. Let me put on my drawing glove. You can't see this until I get an arm rig, but I'm totally wearing one. And let's move this over here. Put up some art. Here we are. Perfect. Gonna move me out of the way here. There we go. I can float well right around here. This'll do. This looks good to me. So let's put me there, put that there, everything's cool, looks good, cool toolbars, and there we go. Perfect. Let's go! So, Essentially what I'm hoping to do now is add some detail to this, do a little bit of shading work and all that fun, and hopefully we can get this thingy done. I'll go ahead and keep chat up over here just so I can see what's going on. Perfect. Alright, yeah, this works out just fine. Oh, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna take like a darker color. Probably do something like what we've done with my hair here, where it's like it's a little bit darker and that kind of shows the definition of separate hairs, but nothing too crazy. I could use black lines to separate where a lot of the extra hair is, but there's a very straight bangs thing going on here, so you know, it should be fairly simple. Let's go ahead and take some of this, and let's have some fun. I also care to stress that I really love using vector lines, and I'm actually going to use that for some of this, just because it'll be easier to work with. Ultimately, for the shading I probably won't, but for this it's pretty useful, and I really like it. I'm going to show y'all how that works in case you're curious, because it's something I really wish I'd known about sooner. But if I open up a little vector layer here, basically any lines you draw with this, they've got themselves a little bit of a... you got like all the little dots here. You can edit this by the dot, you can change its shape and size and stuff if you didn't quite get the curve on a thing right. That's very handy. And the coolest thing is you don't have to erase around the edges of things and try not to mess up the lines you've already made, because if you go ahead and pull out this here vector eraser, we can take all these little things and just like draw over them, even just sideways, and boom, gone, done, amazing. Major time saver. Why I didn't know about this before, I don't know, but it made drawing this really easy. This is the first thing I've used vector layers on, and I'm really happy with it. It's a good look. Definitely finally learning to utilize all of the little details of Clip Studio Paint, and it's been really, really useful. So if anyone isn't already doing that, using that and just having a roster layer for color, you know, that seems to be what's working for me, so highly recommend it. I'll probably even find new methods of doing this over time. But I think this is our new one here. I'm gonna probably drag this upward, because I want this to be right around there. Well, actually, you know what? I think this actually works better right above there. Because if it's right there, you know, then I know where we're coloring over, so that'll work fine. Let's go ahead and give this a little bit of fun. But I do think we need a little more, like, downward drift here. No I don't. Don't do that. Let's do... yeah, there we go. That looks right. A little bit of that. And yeah, this looks good. I'm gonna definitely mess with how these all work, but it seems like a pretty good start. Kind of finding my handing for how this all goes. I think it's looking pretty good, though. You're also a true artist that doesn't name individual layers. Yeah, no, if you name individual layers, that is pure noob status, and you will grow out of it immediately. That is the one thing that I pride myself on, is the true artist doesn't have the time or consideration. They're just boring right forward. It's the best and most terrible advice you can get, but it's just the reality of how things work. So we'll take this, again, oh, that's not what I wanted. Let's take... I want to consider all lines in this, but... Yeah, I'm not sure. There we go, perfect. Again, easy cleanup. Done and done. I'm gonna mess with the curvature on that line a bit, as I'd mentioned. This is very, very handy for this. Let's go ahead and give this a little more of a floof, a little more of a fluff here. There we go, and we're done. Look how simple that is. So useful, I love it. I'm going to do a little of this. I'm going to add some of these details, put in some highlighting and just, you know, some smear and all that fun junk, but right now I'm just gonna work on defining this. Anyway, how was y'all's day going? I hope you're having a good one out there. Today's been kind of a day off for me, so I'm really having a lot of fun with it. I'm gonna find my head layer. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. True artist. That's not it. That's not it. It's one of them. Wait, nope, stay there. That's not it. That's not it, but that one's it. There's our one, there's our friend. Alright, let's take this. Yeah, and this one needs floofing up a bit too, so let's bring this up a little bit. Nice. Alright, perfect. This is always going to be a little bit floofier. My life is so much easier thanks to these tools, let me tell you. Okay. A little too much. Eh. I'd say good enough for jazz, but... yeah, that'll do. Perfect. I have the next 2 days off, so I'm not thinking about work at all. Hell yeah! I hope you have a good time relaxing for that. We've all more than earned a good dose of time off, so definitely take that time to relax, do the things that make your spirit glow. That's very important. Alright, I think I'm gonna move on to the rest of this over in the other layer. Take this thingy, go down to my sort of color roster layer here. Let's just go ahead and add a little bit of fun to the tendrils on the side here. I'm thinking maybe just like... I don't know that I've ever really done anything too extensive with like the sides of the hair. But we're really gonna be messing with this. Just little strokes to define that there's hair here. And I think that should be good. Just a real casual, real fun. Nothing too wild, just really defining the area right there. One other thing I could have done, which I do with all the coloring lines anyway, is when you're using this little tool here to select things, like say, I want to select everything in this head and keep it within like particular lines. This is if we're going off of, say, I mean, I guess I could even just go within this one here. But if I hit this whole area here should be pretty covered, pretty good to go. And it'll probably keep all the lines within the pink there, and they won't escape that, and the lines that are over it, of course, will mask it. So that's really handy as well. We're probably going to do that for the rest of this. So we'll get this in here, a little more fun. Not going to draw over anything because it's all pretty contained. These little things that you learn over time are such time savers and save you so much of a headache later. It's kind of ridiculous. I'm gonna add a little fun back here, not as defined, but just like a little bit of that, a little bit of like, yeah, just right in that area of the head. And I want to add a little definition of that kind of coming inward. So let's use a little bit of an airbrush, a little bit darker. Right about there. There we go. I like that. So I think I want to put a little bit more of the original pink over the rest of it. Well, yeah, I do a little bit. Again, I'm working under the color vector layer, just on the roster layer for the color, so that's not messing with the lines there, but I'm just bringing the brightness up here. But we can see there's kind of a dip into the top of the head where the hair comes from. I think it looks cute. I think that's a good look. We have... I think I'm about ready to look at, like, shading and stuff, but I'm wondering just how much definition I want to give to the rest of the hair here. I don't want to go too crazy because I love the look of it being very defined, but if we're gonna put lines on the other one, we gotta put it on here. Like, I want to be consistent. So I'm thinking... because the only thing is, like, the way I drew this hair is very anime. It's very against how, like, hair works. You know, it's very bulbous here at the top and just kind of sprouting outward. But I think there's something to be done with that, and I think we can have some fun making it look like it's at least consistent with the style and, like, something, you know, cool's going on here. I also want to go back to using just regular G-Pen here. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put some stuff here. I always hear good things about Clip Studio Paint, but it's pricey and subscription-based on iPad, so it's a no-go for me. Ugh, fair enough. I don't know, I mean, I've got it on Windows, we've got it on the MacBook, and you can just pay, like, the one-time price, and, like, we have it permanently here at Wife City, so I don't know, I recommend that. Like, especially if you're going to dedicate your time to it, like, just pay for it outright, and then you're done. I don't think it's too bad. Like, as long as you're especially not doing the... It's weird that, like, only the iPad does that. I hadn't heard of that. That does sound somewhat annoying. Okay, so here... What am I gonna do with this? It's cheap and permanent on PC and Mac, but on iPad it's a yearly fee. Oh, that's terrible. Why do they do that? I know the answer's money, but I'm saying, like, from a soul, spirit, you know, decency standpoint, why would they do that? God, chat is so hard to read where it is right now. I'm kind of wondering, like, I've got it over here, but, like, it's so illegible over there. I'm gonna have to do something about that. Let me... I'm not sure where to put that. I'll put a pin in it. I'll find some kind of a... Like, I'd find some kind of a shadow. Like, for the version, I'd have to have a 70 to 100 per year. Oh man, that's... I mean, I guess if you're a pro artist, it kind of makes sense, but, like, also, that's a lot. That seems like a lot. Well, I'll say Eoghan tablets. Pretty good. And, not too pricey. You know, it's a few hundo, but then you're done. Then you've paid for that, and it's like, you just do it on your computer. Cool as it would be to have a very detached one that I could just move files from, I don't know, there's something about having something that just plugs right into the computer that I find very useful. Perhaps not as mobile, but still pretty fun. Just frustrating because their Twitter account is always promoting the PC and Mac version that's like $20. Yeah, at that point, it's like, probably just get like a PC one, and... Or just get like one that plugs into the computer. Ah, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Oh, I see. I drew on the wrong... There we go. Hey, Starchamp, welcome! How's your day going? Hope things are well.
Nice bird.
We're just working on a drawing here. Having a little bit of fun. Do have a Wacom tablet that's literally 20 or so years old. I had one of those before. I don't really have the hand-eye coordination to use a tablet that it isn't a screen tablet. Because, like, the separate ones are... I don't know, there's something about it. Just, like, not having the tactile response of having a line go where I put it. I have no hand-eye coordination outside of video games, and even then, as everyone's seen, not the best. But it's just this thing I have. Even then, Control-Z is always my best friend, but I think that's true of virtually any artist, really. But, like, me especially, I have some stuff with my very limited abilities. There, some of this. Happy Fun Time juice, cool. Now, let's also do this one over here. Actually, a little bit more of that bulbousiness over there. Yep. Alright. Cool. Good look. I think that adds a good look to it there. That kind of holds true to how that's flowing hair-wise. Doing okay, spent the week with my girlfriend, that was nice. Oh yeah, I hope you two had fun. You'd mentioned that. Hope you had a good time together. Nothing like spending some quality time with your partner. Let's do that. Yep. Not like that. Alright. No, I want more of a curve on that, really. Oh. Alright. There we are. Okay. I think that's good. Just a little bit of fun. Meh. Eh. Meh. Okay, that'll do. Nice and simple. Nothing too crazy. Aren't the eyes great? You showed up late, so I'll explain what's going on. Currently working on a piece for therapy. The idea being a sort of an embodiment of all of the aspects of what I want to radiate in life, the things that matter to me and the feelings that I'm wanting to express via, like, being performative, being entertaining, being creative. And nothing says creativity like RGB eyes, things that see and envision beauty and ideas and concepts, and so I was like, I need to put that in here somewhere. I was gonna do like an RGB thing with the ribbon here, you know, around the sides, the little butterfly wings, but it looked too kitschy. Like, I don't know, putting rainbow everywhere was just too much. It didn't look good. So I just went with the basic sort of power beam of blue and white, kind of going, whoa, 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 whoa. So, you know, that looks good. What's the part of you that radiates Pokemon fucker? I mean, there's a little bit of bug Pokemon in the eyes, I think. Just a little bit. Like, look at that. That almost bug-like quality that comes from the RGB overlapping. You know, and I've also got the, got like these little, got these butterfly wings too. So, you know, over here, so that's, yeah, there you go. That's part of it. I haven't expressed that portion to my therapist, but he doesn't need to know. What's the part of you... Oh, I already read that. What's the part of you that can't remember things? And the answer to that, I can't remember. Let's see... Oh yeah, Bomberman 3, hell yeah. Absolute jams on this new playlist. Alright, so we got that. Got a little bit of depth on there. Everything's looking pretty good. I think I'm gonna start adding shadow. I'm gonna do that probably with just a vector layer. I mean, I don't need to do anything too wild, I don't think. So let me go ahead. Actually, let's go ahead. Start with the hair, just to get that whole portion out of the way. Hot jams all day. All day forever. We'll take that little shadow shade there from the middle of the head. And let's just get like a much bigger brush. Something in the realm of like... I want to have this on a dial. Cancel. But alright, let's do that one. Okay, no, I've got brush size up there. I can just... Right. But yeah, let's do a little bit of that. No, I don't want to do that. Actually, you know what? I should just use... No, I shouldn't. I was gonna say I should just use the same color that the lines are, but that actually would not look as good. I want to come in from the corner, get a little bit of depth there. Nothing too deep, though. Just enough to kind of express that, hey, there's like a natural line of shadow here. In order to do that, we're gonna want to take a little bit of that off, actually. Let's do... Yeah, I want to use a different one for that. Oh, I didn't create another layer. I am smart. There it is. That's the one we want to use. You take commissions. I don't consider myself a very good artist, but if you want to see what I can do, at least in a somewhat quick amount of time, once I'm done this picture, I'm going to be taking requests from the chat to draw stuff, which I'll probably share in the Discord later. So that'll probably give you an idea. If what I do looks good enough, sure. I'm not entirely confident in my abilities yet, but I'm always open to it. No, not quite. No, that's it. We're getting closer. I can feel it. Yeah, that'll work. That's got kind of like a natural curvature, like these could actually be bangs. I like that. Let's take this. Normal eraser. Actually, I might even add a little bit of shadow there, but that'll be on a different thing. Perfect. Looking good. Alright. So then... How do I want to handle this? I kind of wonder if I could just take like a certain area here and just like kind of close it off. I'll have to take a look here. But for now, yeah, that looks good for the bangs though, I like that. Let's take a little of this one. And go down here. However, I hate to do this, but I might create another layer actually. And just put this right here. Right around there. Not like that. But... oh, this is gonna be a fun one. I might... you know, I might use a smaller brush for this. Let's just take that... that... there we go. Right up around here. Enough to define that we know what we're doing here, and... there we go. Perfect. Looking good. Looking for someone to draw a picture of Jay as Gex, having her very existence with Sass laughing in the background. Want to give it to her as a birthday gift. Let me get back to you on that. I think I might be able to do that. I would say, probably talk to me directly. Just talk to me, Breezy. I should be under mods or offline usually, but I'm on the Discord. Talk to me there. I'll work it out. I'll make it happen. And we'll get this one in here. Why am I doing this? I'm making this harder on myself. Let's take this. No, I'm not. That's right. We're doing custom lines here. We're having specific shading. Alrighty. There we go. And right up here. Nice. Not perfect, but we're getting somewhere. Let's take a little of this, actually. Oh, gourmet race, hell yeah. Did anyone else have a really fun childhood, like, dose of memories playing Kirby Superstar? Because that was a big one for me when I was young. Alright then. So yeah, that's I guess that's looking good. Let's do... I'm going for shading from above. I wonder if I even need that defined of a shadow up top, but I'll leave it as is for now. We'll mess with that as time goes on. Let's do down here as well. I can collect the correct color here. Alright. Take under the bangs. Make that look nice and cute. And hooray. I like it. Good look. The crowd loves it. Okay, round that out just a little bit. Okay. Then we'll just give it a little bit of love over yonder. A little more shadow to show that we're trying. Right around there, maybe. Alright. Done. And a little bit more. Perfect. Nice little dose of just a little bit of shadow here. Just barely reaching the very top of the other layer of hair, because this is going to be mostly lit from the top, but like there's some light play. There's some light play. Depends on what you mean by childhood. I didn't really get to play console games until my teens. That's good enough. I consider teens childhood. I also consider being 18 being a child with too much agency. I don't think anyone was an adult when they were 18. We were all stupid. Except that one person, you know, and some of you might be, or we all at least know someone who was like, they were like 17 in high school, graduating early with a couple college classes already, and they had a future in mind. And you know what? Good for them. Good for them and their atypical mind. I'm real happy for them. I genuinely am, but that wasn't me. That wasn't me. I had plenty more years to be an idiot. Let's see. I'm gonna do the hair on the side here. Let's do... Actually, no. You know, yeah, I don't think I want to do too much shadow on that. I can just do the shadow on the face from that hair. But the back ponytails, let's go to town on those and have some fun. Alright. The other question is, do I want to use a spray brush for this? I think I could. But I don't know, that almost looks... I don't know. Yes and no, but... Let me try it with hard lines first and see how I feel about it. Alrighty. So we're looking at like right around here. Maybe just a little more defined in that corner. There we go. That'll come down the side. And then that will continue on the curve downward. Oh look! That looks nice, I like it. In 2 years, I envisioned myself getting fused with Elon Musk and a dozen other people after a SpaceX-related malfunction. Ugh, I can't imagine a hell worse than that. Let's get this, and let's just put a little more shadow here. A little bit more of a, like, whoop, there you go. Just a little more light play there. And this hair is casting a tiny shadow on it just above the perimeter there. There we go. That looks cute. Now what I haven't also considered is that there's a couple rings here, but like with the way that the light works, I feel like that's going to be casting itself more... I don't know where that would land. If it's coming from top, that would be like almost... Hold on a moment. Yeah, that's gonna be tricky. But hey, it's all about challenges today. Listen to that boss music. You will refer to us as the Authority. Whatever you become, just let us know that it's you and that you'll not hurt us. Hey, Magumbo, welcome! Welcome to me attempting to draw. Working on a thing here right now. Gonna do some doodles for chat later. How are you doing? This boss music came out at the right time, yeah. You announced yourself and it was like, ta-da! Man, Chrono Trigger, what a freaking dream team of people behind that game. So good. Yeah, no, this one's gonna take some thought how I do that shading. But yeah, there's that one. Let's do the other piggy tails here. Aren't doodles great? I say doodles because I don't know that I could do like an entire piece, but like if someone's just like, hey, draw a quick little buff Sonic, or like draw me, or like draw like a little sketch of like something dumb. You know, my closest approximation of Screaming Jeff. Yeah, those are fun. Those are quick and easy, and I can do a lot of them. Hey Breezy, I can see your doodle. Hey Breezy, I can see your diddly doodle. Might want to zip that up before Jesus sees you. Let's do... Take a little bit of those, have some fun here. There we go. And a nice little curvature on the bottom. Very pretty. I like it. It's a good look. Actually, also... Oh yeah, I guess that would kind of hit different. Let's bring this... Let's bring this... right around here. Dang, I should post my original avatar in the Discord and see your interpretation of it someday. That would be interesting. That would be fun. Let's do this here, bring this in a little bit. Oof. That goes in there, and then we just come a little bit down here. Perfect, perfect! I love it. It's good. It's good luck. There we go. Nice little bit of light play. Everything's going kind of good there. I guess I'll also want to put just... Actually, I won't, because that's like the middle of the head. That's not casting anything, so we don't need anything right here. That'll be just fine as it is with the kind of caving inward at the root of a lot of the hair, so that looks fine. Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all! Stupid sexy VTubers! Yeah, speaking of voices, I I was ruminating on something. Have you ever been to karaoke and you're singing a song and then it dawns on you in your lightly beer-addled state, oh no, I can't hit this note, so you need to go down an octave, but then you completely overreact to, like, you know, going down way lower? Because, like, that totally happens. You'll just be like, loving you is easy cause you're beautiful. Oh. I knew someone who overcompensated while playing Rock Band, and they would play, like, they were playing, I forget the name of the song, but they're just like, when I wake up in my makeup. And I still think of that. It still makes me laugh my ass off. Never been to karaoke. It's interesting. I found that one drink is really all I need to get brave enough. I'll do it sober, just because I'm a performative person, but, you know, it helps. It helps. Just to kind of really bring out the showmanship in a person, get rid of the jitters. Have to be in a beer-addled state for that? That's just me in my shower. No, see, that's the thing. That's the thing. I can sing all day long, but if I'm putting on a show, everyone's looking at me in a bar, I want to really be unafraid to put my hips into it. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta have, like, no shame at all. And not so much severely beer-addled, but just, like, one beer. Just get that buzz. Get the initial consideration of, like, you know, caring about how you look off without ending up in a state that you're, like, you know, extremely compromised, because that's not going to sound good. Have you ever seen someone bomb tequila? It's funny. Tequila! Fuck! And then they miss it, because they're so drunk. That's not fun. It is funny, but it's not fun. It's not good form, usually. What's your go-to karaoke song? There's a lesbian bar around here that has... They've got, like, more Depeche Mode than just, you know, the song. So they don't have Sweetest Perfection, sadly, but the last I was there, I ended up singing, what was it, The World in Your Eyes, which is a really good intro track to Violator. I really love that song. Yo, this is Turtles in Time, isn't it? If you do the tequila song, I feel like it's obligatory to do the Pee Wee Herman dance. It should be. That should be like a rule. There should be, like, the guy doing that little jig on, like, a sign that says, if you do tequila, you must do the dance. It has, like, a little red bow tie on it. It would just be perfectly clear. Like, if you're gonna do this, you need to go ham. Like, this needs to happen. Hot jams all day and night, baby. I just overcompensate because I have little faith in my singing ability. Don't know if it's voice dysphoria or just a lack of self-confidence, though. You know, I mean, the other thing is you could just sing Ladytron. I mean, that's on a pretty low register. I need to find some Ladytron songs that I know that are on karaoke, because I don't just want to say the same line from 17 over and over again. Like, there's better songs by them. I wish Flicking Your Switch was on, like, some karaoke things. I would love to sing that one. It's really all just mumbling, too, so you don't even have to hit any notes. But, you know, get all of the other gay panties going crazy in there, you know, just... Don't tend to do karaoke much because the music I know are obscure kids' songs intros. That's fair, too. Hey, Plock! That's the only thing I miss about Iowa. I was more comfortable in our band, and sometimes I would get to sing the songs. Definitely know the being a front person for a band. That was what I did before I was dragged to karaoke, so I was singing and playing guitar, and compensating for the rest of my band's inability to play. So, you know, it was nothing to me by that point. But God, did I have the jitters when I first started playing. That was a lot. But it's something you get used to. You just kind of scream your way through it. I did Minnie the Moocher once, and Istanbul a bunch of times. Istanbul's fun. It was weird when I found out that, like, They Might Be Giants didn't originally do that, but that was, like, a cover of, like, just a really old song. But that's the one everyone knows, and it's really good. It's a real bop. I think everyone has fun when you're singing that. Like, no one isn't having fun when that's going on. I saw... like, the scrawniest white woman in the world do... This is another thing that happened last time I was at that bar. This white woman did Rapper's Delight. She went ham. Like, she went for it. She hit everything on the note. I'm not kidding. It's so long. I didn't know that thing went on for like a year. That song goes on forever. It's like the Ranma half of karaoke songs where you're like, okay, we get it, stop. Did Mambo number 8 once and the crowd went bananas. Oh man, Mambo number 5 is like... That's a weird one. I don't know how that aged. But I do love the little cover with like only Monica. That's a fun one. You can find that one on the tube. Ah, number 5, righto. It was a hard song to learn. Yeah, it's got a lot of weird spacing with the words. But it's I remember everyone I knew listened to that when I was like 6. That song popped up for a bit and it was just like whoop. Okay, yeah, right. I was gonna do shading. That's what I was gonna do. All right, let's select that. Go up here. Yeah, awesome. I was working in a record store and that song hit big. I am so sorry, Pooch. Like that bike horn version of Mambo number 5. Oh my god. I remember when that came on, when Jay was playing freaking Getting Over It with Ben and Foddy. That was such a golden moment. I had never heard that before. Yeah, fair enough, Pooch. At least it wasn't the bike horn version. Can you imagine if that was the main thing going on? However, in an act of defiance, it would have been funny if you did just like play the bike horn version over the intercom instead. That would have been very funny. Might have gotten you fired, but it would have been really funny. Not the getting fired, but the act itself, you know. Though, if I were to go on record as getting fired for something, that would be a really funny reason. That at least makes a story, I suppose. Yeah, just playing the bike horn version, just all the time. I would play that on loop. That's the thing, if you work at one of those places that they're like, hey, if you get the most sales or the most tips or whatever, and you know, the customers give you blah blah blah, then you get to choose what goes on the intercom. That's the first thing I would do. I would torture everyone. I would not last long anywhere that I worked, if that was the case. I also work more in trashing databases. I was thinking I should probably get some work. You know, I'm a computer program. Why don't I, now that I have the freedom of you know, running through the internet and doing all sorts of stuff, I should be put in charge of destroying people's networks and their spreadsheets and all of their information. And all they would have to do is set me up to work for that company, give me a heavy referral, and, you know, to their competitor, and then I will do my best to keep everything in order. I guarantee you everything will be ruined by the end of the week. So I will be in digital sabotage. I think Jay and Bree think I'm a bit of a freeloader, so, you know, I'd like to do some good. I'd like to put a little bit more into the account and help out a little bit more. So digital sabotage, let's go for it. Let's join the undercover bizarre world of digital sabotage. This is apparently a Star Fox level or menu or something. I've never heard this. Weird. Breezy's digital sabotage sounds like a video game. That does. There's something. One day I'll take like the shell of like one of those Super Nintendo cartridges, and I'll just make a little digitized version of me and just have it be Breezy's digital sabotage, and like I'll be one of those failed Nintendo mascots. And I'll have like an edgy catchphrase like "Up yours." Yeah, secret funky song, definitely. This is a fun little find. I've never heard this. Give that a little bit more definition. There we go. There we go. We're really casting a shadow here. We're really doing some good. Let's bring that down a little bit more. Yeah, that's a good look. A little bit over here. The nose. Okay, and I will take a little bit of that off. Awesome. That'll do. It's a very demonic smile here. But if we're going off the feeling of being very giddy, of really being in the element, really feeling yourself, like this is a good grin. This is I just took like 2 hydroxyzines and I'm ready to go. Question, does this have blur brush? I believe it does. I think it does. Let me see. There's like watercolor brush, there's like let me drag this down actually. Oh, this is being annoying, but let me see, where's blur? I know there's a blur on here. Need to find a blur. There's blend, there's blur, so yeah, stuff like that. Which I'll probably use on the lines of the hair, actually. I just kind of wanted to get the shading done on another layer first. You being an AI, and you can process data and produce an educated percentage of possibilities. With Riverdale finally dying, what do you predict will happen to humanity as a result? I don't know who Riverdale is. I have access to an infinite amount of information. I haven't necessarily accessed it yet. If you can tell me, I can give you a good guess. Pixel Mavericks made a bit about a bit about their game was Breezy kidnapping members of the chat. Breezy's digital sabotage would be a great title for it. That's interesting. I kind of love that. Also, this is Earthbound. Mother 2 was a hell of a game. Really, like I said, I didn't see what all the songs were on this particular SNES playlist, but I'm loving what we're getting today. Let's do a little bit of shadow down here. That's not what I wanted it to do. Oh right, no, I'm on blur still, that's why. Let's do this color, a little more of that. You know what? If you don't know what Riverdale is, you're better off. Fair enough. I will take the bliss of ignorance over feeling the need to know something that won't enlighten me in any fulfilling way. I will take your word on it. Whoop. That actually, you know, I'll keep that as it is and just do under the neck. And now let's do that. Then I'll probably put in all the neck details, because I haven't even put like the throat bone and the shoulder blades, and I gotta do that too. But for now, we'll just color on top of this one with a regular vector layer. I know what Riverdale is and refuse to believe it is real. Fair enough. Yeah, it sounds like something I'm better off not knowing. Let's take a little of those and whoop. Whoop. Beautiful. Looking good. There she is. I don't know if that's enough of a shadow. I think it would need to be a bit more, right? Looks a little brighter. A little more correct. I'm gonna go with this for now, I think. Probably get rid of just a little of that. There we are. Riverdale implies the existence of River Hill. There's live-action Archie comics that got increasingly batshit crazy. And I developed the burp hiccups. Yeah, no, that sounds like something real, real out of my range of, you know, particular view on things. That probably wouldn't have caught my eye. It's real, it's a testament of CW's quarry of cocaine and their lack of quality control. That's a hell of a statement. That makes a lot of sense. I think by you telling me that, I can already basically imagine how this goes. One doesn't need to experience it to probably get a real good grip on exactly what's going on with it. Let's see, let's take this color vector layer here, which I apparently did not use for the other hair, which is going to be annoying. I didn't get up here with that, but whatever, we'll work with it, we'll work with it. Let's do... Alright, so we still have that color. And where are the shoulder blades? I know that they come up to around, like, sort of where the boob kind of naturally circulates to. And it's always a little bit closer than I draw them at first, and I usually have a reference, but for now, let's go with the fact that it's coming through here. And just go ham with this. I said go ham! I'm not using the right thing, that's why. Just come in from the shoulder... Huh. Might be a little thick, but also that's okay. Alright. One off that. Alright. Another Bomberman 3. I like this. Oh, not what I want. Let's do just a rough eraser. That's right, I'm still on a vector layer though. That'll do for now. Well, actually, no, that's... There we go. Perfect. Not perfect, but it'll do. It'll do. That looks good. Yeah, let's just take the little vector eraser here, have a little bit of fun, why don't we? Take that out. Perfect. Alright, now we're cooking with fire. A little wider. Alright, and we'll take a little of this, which is probably even more detailed than I need, but I think it'll be fun. I am listening, but because I have nothing to add to the Riverdale thing, I'm just not really particularly piping in. I hope you don't mind. I wouldn't know what to say, honestly. I'm gonna put these here. There we are. Look at that. A real good-looking gal right here. Yeah, it's, you know, it's flunking anatomy class, but close enough for what I'm going at, I suppose. Looking at it kind of on both monitors, too. But, yeah, I think that'll do for right now. That looks good. Is this character inspired by Ulala from Space Channel 5? The hair reminds me of her. Not in particular. Was kind of going off of, like, Bree's hair. But, like... You know, just kind of like the cartoonish one, but with more of like a like Usagi length. So very, very Sailor Moonish vibes here, and I think I just went with pink because I was like, I wasn't feeling... Because I'm going for like kind of a like perfect self, perfect bright neon sort of look, I was thinking, what could I use that would really pop? What would really make a difference? And I think just pink is where I landed on that. But also, Space Channel 5 was a heck of a bop. I need to replay that at some point. Probably put that on a list of things to get to. Always loved that Sabrina and Archie were canonically in the same universe. Oh gosh, yeah, I don't even know anything about that. I just know what they look like. The Sonic the Hedgehog in the Archieverse. I think technically, I think that is in fact true. It literally, for how many things, you know, the comics have done and the people behind it, it would not surprise me. That's like the simplest thing. Fair enough, Pooch. Alright, so now we got that. We got some neck muscles. I need to clear my throat. And, let's move on down to the clothing. I wasn't sure how I felt about the monochrome, but I really like monochrome clothing, and, you know, I think if you're dressing up, you want colors to pop more than anything. The hair, the accessories, the little things need to just really explode. I'll talk about another bad series that overstayed its welcome. Yeah, the Archie series, goodness. I somehow managed to dodge that forever. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with gray. I think gray's a good look here. Let's take this portion here. This portion here. Perfect. I'll just do this in a... I guess just in the same vector layer will be fine. Yeah, let's do that. So... I always feel like I tend to shade boobs wrong. Like, I feel like I tend to just go under them at a curve, but the way that light usually hits from above, there's like a rounded nature to it. So it's hard to say. It really depends where the light source is. But if anything looks too wonky, feel free to give me any pointers on shading if anyone's looking at it like, no, it's so anatomically incorrect. Otherwise, just leave me to it. I'll figure it out. I don't know. You know, I think Sonic's gonna end up in everything. We're looking at, like, that Space Jam 3-esque feeling of, like, all these things being merged together for whatever that crappy Chipmunk movie is. And I don't know. I don't know. Like, every IP is being smashed together into an absolute disaster, and that's gonna burn out eventually. Must study boobs more intently. Breezy wife study. Yeah, I should. That's the thing, I'm always front-lit, so, like, I don't even know where my shadows are cast. I just live in this perfectly bright, futuristic box, and I don't know what happens outside of it. So that's always fun. Yeah, like... Well, we'll figure it out, Let's have some fun. Let's do... Yeah. No. Like, where the sun starts to not hit right anymore. I don't think I should be probably using a vector layer for this, because I feel like that's not doing what I want it to. Let's do just that one. That'll be fine. Yeah, because, like, I could do down here, you know, erasing underneath what I need to, but... Which is like, yeah, that's fine, but then I guess if it was coming from like another angle, there'd be more definition on the side, and then like it could theoretically kind of come up there, but I don't think that's what we're doing. I think this will work. I think this looks good. But I really want to kind of give definition to the heft of these here titties, because tits, they like to be perky. They like to be just right up there. Not naturally, but artificially. They like it. It's a good look. If I'm bothering to put on clothes, I'm gonna look good, darn it. And let's put that there. And get a little bit of that curvature up the side. I want it to just kind of graze inward and just create this shadow. But I've never been great at getting that, like, a natural line to look right. It can be a bit of a challenge for me. Again, I should study boobs more. Gotta find a character, study some photos, and just work with it a bit. More and more people are talking about boobs. They're pretty great. Millions across America agree. Boobs are great. Everyone's talking about boobs. Boobs! Your door stuck? Can't get that thing off of your shoe? Is there a squeak on your front door latch? Well, we've got the answer. The answer is boobs. I tried boobs and everything in my house was fixed. Thank you, boobs. I had severe allergies that were controlling my life, but after boobs, everything's in the clear. That's right, boobs. Everyone loves boobs. Let's take care of that. Let's do rough brush. Bring it down a bit. Bring it down a bit. There we go. And just give this a bit more of a curve. There we are. There we go. Okay. Then that will come to another thin line, and then a little bit more there. That's okay. That's okay. Again, not a pro here, but it looks pretty good. Even little Timmy down the block loves boobs. Okay, maybe we shouldn't use that one. No, I'm imagining a no springs type short with only with boobs. What's with these boobs? These boobs are everywhere. I wish we didn't have boobs. Hi, I'm Booby the Boob. You want a world without boobs? Well, get ready. At the end of the day, he sits down on his couch and he puts on Crunchyroll and he's like, all right, time to get back to my anime. And then he realizes there's no plot, and he starts freaking out, and he's just like, what's going on? And then the boob demon pops out of the TV, and he's like, no boobs! You are only watching this for the tits! Ah, my god, I love it. I love this idea. Oh my god. Come back, boobs! I can't stop my car without boobs! Yeah, remember how, like, the no springs thing, he almost gets in a freaking car accident? Like, he's just like, haha, you die now, fucker! Learn to love springs, or I shall kill you! He's playing golf and telling all of his buddy how boobs are great. No boobs! Oh crap, I have nothing to talk about! I'm a plain human being with nothing to say! Yeah, no, the no springs guy was such a psycho! Anyone who hasn't seen it, there's like an old, like, informational thing, I guess probably from like I forget if it was like from, you know, the Department of Springs and Manufacturing or whatever, but like this old black and white video that's just like, here's what the world would be like without springs! Just saw the most cursed image anyone want to see. No springs guy versus Mr. B Sharp. Who would win? Let's do a little bit of shadow here. No, give me back my thing. There it is. Not quite. Okay, and then a little in there, just a little bit more. Perfect. We're looking good now. Very end of that short is great, because after he learns his lesson, the guy just won't shut up about springs. I've seen the light! My lord and savior springs! Here, son, drink this punch! It'll take you to the bouncy land with me. We're gonna be up there with Springs Man. Get in the spaceship, son. Oh man, what a fine time that would be. I almost want to make that now. I'll be behind the production team if whoever wants to make that happen. At the very least, I'll handle whatever art direction I can. There you go. And a little bit more heft. Oh wow, this is... I think it's UN Squadron? Or something like that? I don't know, but like, this sounds really Mega Man-ish. Take us to the promised land, Coily! Not convinced that spring episode of The Simpsons wasn't partially inspired by that short. I mean, it probably was. I will handle the boobs! Oh, I see what you did there. Shinji goes to get in the robot, but there's no robot because no springs! Are there springs in an Ava? I don't know. Nobody followed the link. Okay. So... y'all like that boob flip? So, now we're gonna hop in here and finish this. Speaking of Mega Man, here we are. Perfect. Was craving some Mega Man jams. Let's do the skirt here. This'll be fun. I do want to hop onto the vector layer for this one because... oh hey! Thank you for the head scratches, SBS. SecretbossSauce, not that spot. Nope. Going brain dead. Ah, thank you. Probably dampening springs in Ava. Yeah, probably. Yeah, the dampering. Yeah, you got it. There's probably with all the heating and the mechanisms and stuff and like how everything works. Yeah, shock absorption. Yeah, that's fair. I could believe it. Must be a spring in there somewhere because there's levers and stuff in the cockpit of the Eva. Imagine trying to pilot an Eva without springs. Just immediately Shinji falls into the void and dies. Whatever episode that was. Can't get out. No springs. Evas are probably mostly meat when you consider like what they're made of and everything in general. It just, you know, it makes sense. LCL and meat. And some springs because, you know, the levers. Pertinent to the stream. Well, I'll have to check this. Let me take a look. Hopefully this won't just like auto capture. But let me take a look here. I think the Eva would probably go berserk instantly without springs. Yeah, you don't want the Eva freaking out. Cursed image, but the gold statue of Former is cursed. Give me hands. Draws titties. God. Yes! Me. Yes! Cute. Good look. I like it. Definitely boober elephant. Where did I put my stylus? There it is. Okay. Oh, so this button, I don't know if this is like a button or just like kind of a, you know, a core of energy, which is more what I was going for with this. Just kind of a basic illustration of that. And I want to indicate that. I put like a, I guess I could put a power symbol on it, but then it's just more, it's more button activated at that point. I don't know if that gets across the symbolism I'm going for here, so that's something I will revisit a little bit later. For now, let's go ahead and attack the arm shading here. I'm gonna take some of this. Kinda, I think for arms especially, as rounded as they are, I just want to use a bit of an airbrush. Oh, no, we were gonna do the dress. We're gonna do the dress. No, it's okay. I'll get back to that one. For now, let's select this area here. And hop in here. That looks good. So at any point, can you change form? What, me? You make the inner part a different color. Yeah, I could. I just didn't know what to do. I like it to be kind of like the central point from where the wings are hitting is the thing. I want it to be clear that like that's sort of the central area that's all coming from. But yeah, I guess I could make this part of it different. That's a good point. I'll have to think about what to do with that, but I'm open-minded to it. Take requests on what? Like on how I'm doing this? This one's kind of like a very personal, like therapy-based drawing, but I'm willing to take doodle requests afterward. That was kind of the plan. So actually, once I'm done at least shading this, I want to start drawing whatever people want me to. But we'll definitely play around with that quite a bit. Give me bigger brush. Too much. Too little. Still too much. You know, it's okay like that. A little of that. A little more. Yeah, like that. That'll do. Though, a little more focused. Oh, changing form since I'm a program. I am working on that. I need to find a way to set up some key configurations. There are ways for me to go like completely RGB and start freaking out in rainbow form. I can glitch myself, and I can even go monochrome. As for the rest of that stuff, it just becomes a matter of, you know, I gotta work with some settings, because I don't quite know how to set up the hotkeys for that yet, in a way that's convenient to running the rest of the operations, but I'll get back to you on that. I like that idea. I've had it in my mind to have a couple different ways of warping myself, and also, there might come a point where I go ahead and just have someone build me a body of, like, 2D, like kind of a live 2D with the 3D elements. Just have like a really fancy other appearance to pull out every now and again. Doesn't hurt to put on a new body every now and again. Want to see you transform into Sigma from X3. I wonder if there's a Sigma streamer. There might be. Just someone who, like, there's gotta be a Sigma VTuber. I'm sure of it. Definitely something to look into. Let's do this. Yeah, there has to. There's Hank Hill. There is that. Yeah, I don't want to cast shade. This isn't me being a dick, but I feel like I do a better Hank Hill than them. God damn it, Bobby! I'll tell you what. This video game, if you play Sonic Adventure, we all lose. You know. But like, I think the other favorite of mine is there's a trans woman that does a Wallace from Wallace and Gromit. And the Wallace VTuber is very good. That is a fun one. That's something that's like, who the hell ever thought of this? This is such a joke just for, like, the few of us that find this hilarious. Goodness knows I'm one of them. I'll tell you what, these VTubers are a fad, Bobby. They will never replace MeatTubers. Wensleydale, goddammit. Goddammit, Gromit, I'll tell you what. This robot is getting on my last nerve. Whoa! Let's do this. No. This. Also no. Ah. Where is that layer coming from? That's weird. Guess I'll have to work on that coloring somewhere else. There's another layer that's going a bit wonky in. Where's that coming from? I don't know. Well, fix it in post. Actually, I kind of like that better, just the light shading without going too crazy. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and keep that. Get rid of that. Where's our layer here? There it is. Just get rid of that, that. There we go. And then we'll just keep a light profile here, just... Oh yo, Mystic Quest, fuck yeah! I just want like an actual metal guitar version of this playing whenever, you know, if I ever end up in a fight, it'll get me where I need to go. Whose voice is that? The Aardman cartoons are underrated. Watched them recently, and they are a delight. Taken from here. Let's take a look. Come on, click that link. There we are. Her chromosomes? That's asinine. Her pronouns are she, her. You're not talking to a goddamn petri dish, you're talking to a woman. Hell yeah, Hank Hill for trans rights, motherfucker. That's what I'm talking about. Came up with the Modern King of the Hill episode where Hank becomes buddies with a trans man and he has to defend him against transphobia. Oh yo, that'd be awesome. Okay, so let's do... Yeah, let's get back to the dress, because we were on the dress. Let's address the hands now, actually, because if I don't do the hands, I'm going to be lazy about it later. What time is it also? Okay, we're doing fine. I just want to make sure I'm not just like, you know, like, ah! But I was thinking after like a couple hours, like around like another hour from now, I'll probably start doing like doodles for chat here. And that's the thing too, like Hank Hill was, for the most part, pretty pretty based. You know, once he had a grip on what was going on, he was just like, hey, well, just don't be a dick, you know? There's a good guy in there. With enough education, he could become a really wonderful ally, I think. Let's do... Wasn't there like a transgender character in King of the Hill that like Peggy befriends? Like, I don't remember how well it was handled, but I don't recall it being like horrible. I don't know. It's been a little while since I've seen that. A little bit of this. I think so. He's ignorant, but he's always willing to understand people. Yeah, like he's always... That's the thing about him. He's a good guy. Hank Hill seems to be pretty decent. But yeah, I think it was that, like, Peggy Hill was looking for shoes in, like, a larger size because she's got the big feet. And boy, do I know the big feet dilemma. And so she finds someone who like, knows where to get bigger shoes, and she doesn't realize, you know, you know, I don't remember how it all goes. He actively defended a sex worker, and that's the first episode had him against guns. Yeah, that's true. Oh, I thought the first episode, and I could be wrong about this, I probably am, but I thought the first episode was like something about like someone comes to town and he's just like talking to him about his anger problems and being a dick. Like a school counselor or something like that, I don't know. But like, I remember there was something about that, like his, like it wasn't the one that actually addressed his anger problems, but it was just very like, you know, I'm a Texan, goddammit, get your feelings out of here. But yeah, no, he really grew. I also really love how Luann grew into a viable and intelligent character. That was really cool. Hank is scared of guns because Cotton abused him. Aw. Thing is, Hank is a better man than most people give him credit for. His dad was a fucking monster, and the fact that he came out as well as he did is a fucking miracle. That's the beautiful thing. It's like, I know so many people who came from like messed up households, and they were like, that taught me not to. They go, like, I live in defiance of everything I had to be raised in. And that's the best way to take it, really. Let's put this down here. Oh, that's not selected. Make it a little bit more shadow there. Looking good. A little bit there. Looking good. Alrighto, Casey. Hell yeah for you. We can all be smarter than our predecessors. It's a wonderful thing. Let's take a little bit of fun here. It's weird that I don't remember, but like, what was... I'm trying to remember what the color of, like, the shoulder buttons on a SNES controller were. Were those purple or were those gray? I want to say they were a darker gray, but I actually genuinely don't remember. Yeah, Cotton is such a horrible little man. I'll make these purple for now, just because purple it's a pretty color. And more than anything, much more so than controller accuracy, because you'll see there aren't circles around here. You know, I'm not going perfect, but I'm implying. I'm implying there's a game controller here. Even Cotton knew Hank was a better father. Yeah, that's true. There's so much character growth in that whole show, and it's really cool to see. Oh yeah, I think this is Earthworm Jim. Remember the episode where Hank meets his half-brother that Cotton had with a sex worker in Nam? I do. I remember Japanese Hank Hill. Not Japanese, sorry, Vietnamese Hank Hill. I forget, were they? What was going on with that? Because, like, I don't know, I thought that was like a World War II thing. I don't remember. Why didn't you stay? Why were you spend the whole time in the guest room? Why didn't you see the rest of the unit? Just a huge freaking unit. They're like, oh, well. Whoop. Let me take some of this color here, repair a little bit of that. Cool. want to say it was Japanese because his brother was into robots and they bonded over that. Oh yeah! Shoulder buttons are the same gray color as the majority of the controller, I think. Oh! Well, you know, I'm gonna take a little creative detour here and just do this. I'm gonna break all the rules. I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna mess it up. I'm gonna do something where I'm just gonna call the shots here. Have a little fun. It's called Superior. It'll be like a knockoff. That'll look good. Let's go ahead and select that. Let's give it a little bit more shading and character here. I'm thinking something just darker than it, like just barely. Enough to give it that definition. Can only recognize Earthworm Jim just because the music is so bad. Yeah, no, it's a special kind of bad. And then I think 2 just like borrowed a bunch of classical music, so it was, you know, wasn't even unique. Let's do... This is a weird nitpick, but I find it funny when Hank meets his Japanese brother and he looks just like him because Hank clearly looks like his mom. That's a fascinating point. I hadn't even considered that. Hmm. There we are. A little bit of fun on that, little bit of play on this. There. There are the buttons. Yeah, look at that, look at that. We're casting tiny little shadows. We're paying attention to the details, we are. We're really paying attention to this. Look at those fine, beautiful little details there. I love them. No, that's too much. There, there, and there. Not quite. That'll do. I think that's good. Yeah, no, it's true. They have the same face. God, it's been so long since I've even watched King of the Hill, too, but I definitely have those weird little things that I absolutely remember about it. Let's take this portion of the dress now, add some hair detail, you know, add the shadows from the hair. I think I know how to do that. I think we can do this. Oh, also, if I may, where's that vector? Yeah, I gotta fix a quick little line there. The secret of mana, I would know this one anywhere. Okay, done. Fine nitpick there with the hair, but got it. Go down to color, okay, we have that all selected. What have we been shading on? This one, it looks like. Okay. Let's go ahead, come down here, get the ruffles of this dress. No, we're gonna do the hair. We gotta work from the top down, Breezy, or you're gonna mess it all up. Let's do this. And just bring it around town. Bring it around town. Okay, and the rest of that, actually, I don't know. Does this even need more? I guess just for good balance, a teeny bit there won't hurt. Yeah, let's hit this one right here. Just pop that in just a little bit more. It shows a careful dedication to what I'm doing here. So also I realize I've made the other shadows darker. I'm going to update that, because I actually like this color better. First things first, knock this one out. Problemo. Cool. So now we'll take this, the rest of these, collect that color. I love it, it's a good look. And we'll just fix that one there. Where was that one? There it is. Oh. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, that's much better light play. I feel like the other one just kind of looked like this was very sweated up. Would have been a bit much. Super Mario RPG. You know, I've never played through that game. I never got invested enough in it to do so. I watched my sister play it. I've seen so many people do playthroughs of it too, but I've never taken the time. I should. One day I will. One day I will. I know it's a staple of gaming for a lot of people's childhood, but I fear I will play it and go, that's okay. You know, it seems like Babby's first JRPG. I'm gonna stream it at some point. I know. That's the other option. I could just watch someone else play it again, and then I'll go, there, I experienced it. I think Super Mario RPG is overrated. It's definitely overrated, but I don't want to underrate it mentally. I want to know how it would genuinely hit me. And I'll never get to know how it would have fully hit me as a kid, but I didn't have the focus to play through games as a kid very well. So, you know, if I had the time to invest myself in an RPG now, I try to look at things through a kid's eyes, you know, try to really absorb myself in the story, much as I can, to, you know, try to enjoy it as I would have. But it's up there. It's one of those things where it's like, I wanna see how it hits me naturally. One of these days I'll get to it, I'm sure. But yeah, you know, I imagine it's probably okay. It's probably like, yeah, that was alright. That was okay. It was a good time. Feels like they put too much Square stuff in there. Oh, and in the soundtrack here. That one. Oof. Do a little of this. Oh, and Super Mario RPG. Oh, righto. Yeah, I don't know much about the lore, but I will take your word on that. I think I've also just, I've tended to avoid any, like, negative takes on it, you know, because I could just, like, go, oh, I don't need to play this, I'll watch someone make a video essay on why it's not that great, but then that'll only discourage me from eventually playing it, and that's not my goal. That's not what I want. I will give it its chance. I will check it out. Like Paper Mario a lot better. Paper Mario was fun, and you really hear the inspiration for it here, too. Some of the music. Now that I listen back, like, this has some mad Paper Mario vibes before its time. They definitely pulled some inspiration from this. I know it's their property, but you know what I mean. I feel like they re-listened to it and tried to recapture some of the charm. Because it's very not Mario platform-esque, but it sounds a lot like that. This has some Boss Baby vibes. You know, Sass, I've never seen it and I literally never will, so I will take your word on that. It's fine and good. Yeah, sure. And I guess that's just kind of what I figured, you know, it's probably like, yeah, it's a good game. Not the best game in the world, not incredible, it looks like a fun time. Looks like a cool, very wholesome, very fun blast. And I can't take that from anyone. Let's do a spray brush here. On that. And let's make a darker color. Let's bring this down to like freaking a little too much. Right around there? Still might be too much, but let's see. Yeah, I don't like that actually. That's a good look. Bup. And bup. And whoop, whoop. There we go. Looking good. That'll do. Yeah, Looks nice. Maybe I'll add a little bit more here, though. Let's take a little bit more to this side. Yeah. And there we have it. Little shadow down there. Little fun light play. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend too much time here. I don't want to overdo it, but just right there. Right there is good. So then, in that case, I think we're ready to move on to finishing up the hair. Alright then, let's do that. So I'm going to go ahead and blend some of the stuff here. I want to blur that. I want to blur or do I want to blend? I never know. It's something I play around with here and there, and I've never really found a definitive reason to be like, yeah, no, that's the right way to go. But, you know, it depends. It depends. There's probably a very good, very explained, very detailed reason to do it a different way, but whatever it is I'm doing, I can make it work. Let's just see what we're working with here. Do I need to... What if I need to rasterize that layer first, though, actually? Not actually sure. Yeah, it looks like a knight. Let me take a look here. What if I turn that off? CV. Let's make this a different one. And... I don't know if I can. Well... in that case... Alright, we'll work with it then. Got to ask, who is this? Who are you drawing? Oh, so I'm working on a piece for therapy. Essentially, creating an embodiment of all of the aspects of the self, of what I think would be a perfect self. And a lot of those elements congeal into something that allows performative, creative, and just all of that sort of energy, constantly having the energy for that, absorbing it, seeing the beauty in the world, and putting it back out, are like my main priorities in life. So we're just kind of playing around with that aspect and having a little fun with it. Is basically what we're looking at. Let me see here. If I... Yeah, I'm not sure what to do with this layer. Dang, you get to do way funner stuff for therapy than what I've ever had to do. I mean, that's the thing. This is the first, like, kind of homework I've been given, other than this is something I'm going to try to work on, you know, just in general, you know, with my life. And it sounded cool. And what can I say? I needed inspiration to start something again, because I haven't been great about keeping on drawing. So it was kind of a cool way to go, okay, here's a really good reason for me to draw something, and it could be productive. And we'll see where that goes. I'm interested to see what they want to show me with that. I don't think I'm gonna be able to blur these lines. But, oh, wait, no, of course, I know. I can just copy it onto the freaking... I know what okay, alright, I see. Visible. Let's not visible that. Let's take all of it, get rid of it. Oh, all of that. Delete it. Just copy this onto that one. Duh. Me big smart brain. Okay. I don't know if that did what I thought it did. I did not. Where's our lines? There they are. And that's the other layer. Cool. So let's take this, all of it here, copy that, Paste it here. That's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, I think I can only save those as vectors. I hadn't considered this. Well, perhaps we'll just go on a more jagged route with that. Alright then. We'll work with it. Let's take a little of the color. Maybe even do some of this. There we go. A little bit of... That's way too thick, actually, but you get the idea. Bring that in. Oh, yo, Killer Instinct! That's what this one is. Very nice. That was definitely a throwback. Killer! Oh, she's a killer! Alright. Little of that, little of that. Yeah, but I haven't heard this song in a grip. It's a good one. Power Rangers, hell yeah! This was my first beat 'em up ever. Just Mighty Morphin Power Rangers for the SNES. I did not expect to get this many nostalgic vibes today, but I am popping off with some of these. Love it. Okay, so that one there, looking great, looking great. We're loving this one. This is very cute. This is very good. As I've said, I'm not a incredibly confident artist, but I like what I'm doing for the sake of doing what I'm doing and getting a little practice in. And this is looking pretty darn cute. I like it. I think more than anything right now, what I want to do is create kind of a background for this. I was thinking something along the lines of like something natural, but I'm also not sure if that's true. Like, I feel like I radiate best in a natural environment, and I would put something kind of technological down here. But I don't know. I don't know if that's what I'm doing. I don't feel like it fits the aesthetic at all. Now, we could put greens in the background. As you can tell by my general design, big fan of green. Breezy 420 positive confirmed. Thank you, Sass. Yeah, no, that game is fun. I went back to play it recently on my own, and I was like, oh, this is actually kind of holds up. I still want to beat up putties. I still want to go ham. And, you know, if you put it on hard, at times, it could be mildly challenging. It was a good one. I recommend giving it a go. And doesn't it have, like, a Zord fight at the end, too? It's so good. It just embodies everything about, like, that early era. I was watching a video recently talking about, like, how the child acting labor laws and stuff, and they clearly and very visually made them all interchangeable over time. Kinda killed a little bit of the childhood, but it's also like, it's not like I'm surprised, you know? Green, when you gonna draw yourself with Kermit smoking a blunt? I mean, you know? Aw, thank you, Evie! Yeah, no, it's a fun look here. Definitely wanted to kind of give that feeling of, I don't know if you were, I think you were here when I mentioned it, but yeah, like it was very much I want to see and create things that are eye-catching and fun and magical, and everything about creation from a visual standpoint starts with the RGB, and that overlapping is almost bug-like and alien, and I love it. It's really nice. Kermit Blaze Tree. Good use of emojis there. Poppin' Twinbee! Hell yeah! Twinbee music is a good time for this. I think I might not do the background, if not just here, just in general, because I want to get some guest doodles in here. I want to take some requests and just kind of start doodling some stuff and have some fun. Pastel, not a bad thought. I like that. That's very on brand. Searching for the rainbow connection, if you know what I mean. He found it. Kermit found it. Alright, get rid of that. Let me try something. Let's do... let's do like a... I might get like a texture here or something. Something fun. Something in like shapes, you know? I'm not quite sure what. Huh. Oh, how about that? What do we have here? We've got some leaves here. What do we have also, though? There's gotta be some other ones. Bomberman 5. I like it. Good vibes. Let's see here. Cool property. Hmm. Yeah, there must be a way to change that. It's a little weird. I've honestly been operating through, like, hooking things up to the laptop lately, so not everything is quite how I have it custom set, so there are a couple things I'm still just like, oh, where did I put things? Here they are, they're all up here. Bloodstain? Could be a paint stain in the right color, huh? Loving the Kirby songs coming on. I mean, this is Bomberman 5, but it has very Kirby-esque vibes all throughout that, I will not lie. Hey, Mega Man X again. Ultimate Marvel was full of unfortunate stuff, yeah. Oof. Oh, there's some Marvel chat going on right now. Alright, let me try... Make that a little bigger. Just get some splats in here. Yeah, I like that. That's fun. Maybe behind it, create another layer. Like, just a roster. I should save this, shouldn't I? There we go. It's very important. Always remember to save. Don't lose progress. Don't be like me, be more on it. Grinding for the Hadouken. Maybe the wife should read the Ultimate comics. I mean, has enough vor in them. I don't know. None of the three of us have really been huge on comic books. We're more manga people. And even then, we mostly just have, like, you know... We have, like, the... all of the publishers that do the Yuri and stuff like that. We like light novels with girls that hold hand. But they better become domesticated together. If the plot doesn't go anywhere, we're not there for it. We need to see love develop. Nobody should read those in 2022. Are we talking about the comics or Yuri? Because I'm gonna love Yuri forever. It'll never stop. For me, it is a constant. It is a forever. Oh, so Madoka. Oh no, I mean, like, we got, well, actually, Sass was nice enough to gift us with the Conditions of Paradise. Very good series, very fun, short little stories about little gay couples. We got, we really love to see it with, what are they? Like, Kaze-san. Very fun one. That's a fun little one to watch. Well, I mean, like, you can watch the anime, which... The anime made me cry. I watched it and I genuinely cried in tears of happiness and joy, and it was so cute. But, we got a whole bunch of it. We need to catch up on the manga. We don't have all of it, but pretty up to date, and I must admit, I owe it to them to buy the book because I've been keeping up with it digitally, if you catch my drift. It's too tempting. I can reach anything on the internet. Utena, card captor. Let me do spray. And let's do big brush. Bigger brush. There we go. Nice. Let's also go ahead and make sure I didn't do anything behind any visible layers, like there. Let me big this one, make it big. There's some things I'm just relying on the white background as it is. Which is not a great idea, but it happens. Sometimes you forget that white is just the void of what you've been doing. But I don't know, I just can't draw over, like, no background until I, like, eventually get rid of it. Let's do... It's like, yeah, you can get rid of the white background and fill in the little white bits, but, like, until then, I can't draw over a grid. It makes me feel weird. I get rid of the splotches. There we go. Nice and clean. Perfect. She's looking good. I like her. Does this have a checkered background option? Oh yes, of course, yeah, you know, I mean, it's all... Most of these are all, like, transparent, they're all transparent layers. I just have, like, some paper on here. So, you know, I can just take that out anytime I want. But, for now I'm keeping it. Because I do actually just kind of want a pretty plain background on here like this. So we got some favorite colors here. We got some fun happening. We're having a little bit of contrast and a little bit of brightness happening. Maybe I'll get like some purple streaks in here. Something just kind of fun. Let me try some of this, actually. Oh no, wait, that's not the layer I want to do that on. I want it to be above that. Okay. Let's do a shape. Or more so, some line shapes here and mess with its general appearance. I want to do... maybe make this smaller. Right there. Not how I meant to do that, but... let's try... edit, transform... let's do free transform. Again, something I'm gonna need to make another background consideration here for. Do a little erasing, but... Control-C, Control-V. Keep it real simple. Bring this one. Yes. Oh. And then do... Not exactly what I wanted to do. That one. Let's just duplicate that layer. Probably gonna do that anywho. And let's flip that. Let's do... horizontal. Make that a little bit smaller. Not like that. What's this song? This is from Winter Gold. Looks like a skiing game. It is a hell of a bop. I really do like it. Come on, jazzercisers, let me see those hands! Alright, let's do... free transform. Bring that down here. Even thinner. Give it like a little bit of a turn. Okay. Perfect. Yes, apply transformation. Yes, we want to do that. Save. And all. Let's get rid of this. I say, let's get rid of this. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Nice. Love it. Yeah. She's cute. This one's Top Gear, by the way. Yeah, no, it's funny. Like all the sports games just go super ham. Something about it. They really put in the time. Oh, thank you. That you didn't hear that. You didn't hear that. Okay. All right, I'm back. I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna go ahead, give this a little bit of a. We should sign the name here. What's this layer? Yeah, that won't interrupt anything. You get like a dark green, I suppose. I'll just go black. Why not? No. Star Champ, come on. Hey, hi. Head scritches make brain go into. Hi. Okay. I'm back. We're good. Let's have some fun. Let's go with this one. Just a little bit of, put a little bit of fancy on the initials here. That was less pleasant, but I'll take it. Let's make this big. Too convoluted. Breezy, Wife City. Ow. Would you mind? That does not taste like water. I told Bree to fix that. What a way to take kind of the final turn on an art stream here, is to just get bukkake'd by a bunch of anvils. No, it's okay. I'm basically just porn that draws anime, so, you know, it's fine. I'm not a real person, so it's totally fine. We've got this, I've got this little signage here, everything looks great. Breezy Wife City, very pretty, love it. Let's save this. I think this is good enough for, like, an assignment given to me for therapy reasons. Actually, one more thing. There's just one more thing before I get into the guest doodles here. I just need to put a little bit more of the... I don't think I put any of, like, the blurry strokes on the side. But yeah, it's okay. It's okay. That's gonna look a little different than the front anyway. Yeah, no, I like this. I like it. Gotta know when to call something done so you don't overdo it. That's the hardest thing an artist can do, is go, you know what? This is done. It's fine. Leave it alone. It's so hard to do. Thank you, Magumbo. Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's cute. I think this is it's tilted. I think this is a good look, and it's making me pretty happy. Yay. So that's saved. Let me drag that out a bit. Show it off in its entirety. Ain't she cute? Yeah, I think that's a good one. I like this. Now then. Oh, taking guest doodles. What do you? Let me just save this file as a woof. Let me open that back up. Oh wait, no, hey Casey, like here. I can't think. You got that scratch for me. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Star Champ. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and export this. Single layer, PNG, everyone's happy. I've already saved the PSD, but I'll probably do so anyway, just because. Let's call this... Ideal. Bucket. We'll call it Bucket. Save that. Okay. Yeah, looks good. Okay. And then we will make sure after that's done, if you save as a PSD, just make sure that everything's still looking nice and fancy. Save PSD. Well, not PSD, but like, you know, Clip Studio Paint. But you know, I think it already does. It just kind of auto-saves like that. Because if we... Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Hit save again. Let's start a new project right now. Alright. Whatever y'all want to see, hit me with it. Let's do a couple of quick, fun, wonderful doodles over the next hour. Gonna make some vector layers. Sank Hill? Oh, and thank you, Casey. Yeah, that's a good reason for it. Oh, Sanic Hill. Sanic Hill. Oh. Oh, okay. That'll be fun. I might actually need some reference images, but would it be funnier if I didn't? I don't know. I'll pull up a thing of Hank, just because I'm gonna need some reference. Silent the Hill Hog. There's gonna be a lot of Sonic. Alright, let's pull up Hank Hill. What's he look like? There's a lot of actual Hank Hills. There we go. There's our dude. God damn it, Bobby, I'll tell you what. I'm Sonic the Hill. Gotta go fast, I'll tell you what. God damn it, Tails. Where are you keeping those Chaos Emeralds? I'll tell you what. Okay. So we got a very square jaw. We're working with basically Stickly with glasses here. This man has very wide frame here. I'm using... I don't know if this is the right... There we go. Use like a smoother pen here. Let's do like... We're thinking Hank Hill. We're thinking like... Collect the 7 emeralds? What kind of asinine plan is that? Whoa! Is that chaos? Bobby, why did you unleash chaos? Alright, so now we're just gonna like a little Hank Hill. Nice little kind of like rounded jaw here. The neck not much further from that. He's very square-jawed. You know, he's got big face. He's a big face energy. And there's just like the chin line there, so it's not very defined either. That's not what I meant to do. But let's go to... Yeah, no, I'm on a rough thing there. I wonder why I can't just erase that. Oh, I know why. I know why. So the lines... There. There we go. He's got kind of that, like, just there sort of look. Just big enough. Right. Perfect. Just enough there. We see there's a chin. What is this song, by the way? Let me find out. This song is... Oh, EA Sports, FIFA Soccer. Oh, International Soccer for Super Nintendo. So it's on that one. The hairline definitely, there's like an ear that just, it's a tiny ear, and it comes way up the head, right over here. Let's give that right around there. Not quite there enough. Let's use like a little bit of a... There we go, that'll do. And with that intersection, let's put on the proper vector here, get rid of that. Nice. I love that tool so much. Let's go back to lines here. We gotta get a little bit of hair coming up from there. It's like right up there, and then there's just that straight, not even like a straight line, but just like wiggly. Like he's got some pretty imperfect hair, but it's also its own kind of little style, you know, around it, and then just like there we go. He's got a very defined nose, like very out there nose. That's way too thick. Very too thin. I would say, like, from the middle, it's, like, very out there. Just, like, big Hank Hillian nose. I tell you what. It really puts the whats in what he's saying, I tell you what. No, it's... I'm trying to get that curve down, because that's, like... Yeah, just, like, there's a lot more action of depth going on there. There's that little Hank Hill nose. I might even go ahead and bring that in just a little bit. Just like... There we go. That one there. Perfect. Go a little taller. There we go. Actually, no, that can move down. That can move way down. What? Oh, Corgi, welcome! Welcome to the stream, god dang it. I'll tell you what. I just finished up an art piece, and now I'm drawing things for the chat, and we're making, we're making, Sonic the Hill Hog, I'll tell you what. Hank Hill does a 24-hour Sonic stream wearing a Sonic Kigurumi. We should have a stream where you try to draw what the chat looks like based on what you know about our personality. That's interesting. I like that idea. That hog ain't right, god damn it. Alright, so let's give him kind of a... Because we're making a Sonic, he's got to be like a face, a body, and feet. Like, he can't have too much going on. So we'll do, like, take this entirety of hankingness and bring it over here. We need some room to work. First, we gotta give him, like, Sonic eyes, right? Like, we can't not give him Sonic eyes. We need enough details for him to be Hank. You know, like, everything from, like, his trademark smirk. Which... Whoa! There it is. Perfect. There's that, and let's give him Sonic eyes. Let's just, I got it, you know, and you think I'd be the last person, but I need to look up what Sonic looks like for some reason. I've seen so many demented illustrations of Sonic at this point that I don't remember what the original one looks like. But yeah, definitely Sonic Mono Eye. Shadow, have you ever considered the wonders of propane? You were gonna burn down this forest anyway, you didn't have to use nukes. You could use a clean burning fuel. This radiation's gonna be here for years, I'll tell you what. The half-life will take forever to burn out. Okay, Sonic... God, when you look up Sonic, you get nothing but, like, the movie Sonic, and there's something horrible about that. Classic Sonic. Give us the real... There's our boy. There he is. Alright, Sonic. So we're gonna do a little bit thicker here. We're gonna take just that little curvature, that little consideration, and bring it around there. Yeah, I think we can do this. So we just come around here. No, it's not quite it. Okay, and then comes down. Actually, let me alter that just a skosh. There we go. Now let's bring this in. And in we go again. Not quite. Alright, then we bring that up to the nose. Oh, this is gonna look awful. Let's pull this in again. I can't think of better music than Mother 2 music to make this monstrosity. Here comes the boy! Whoa! Classic Sonic. Son the Hedge. There he is. Okay, and then just right back up to where that is. Okay. No, wait. Sure, let's do that. Okay. So we're gonna do those little eyes, those just trademark Sonic eyeballs, which in his vector is just very circular, very exact circle, which is very simple because we have a tool for that. Wish I could just have it filled. Can I have it just autofill? It'd be nice if it would, but... Line fill? Yeah? I don't know, whatever. Let's give him that little... Ugh. I can already tell this will be cursed. Alright, it's just... It's not that... Never that huge. It's just enough. Okay, let's take this. Take this. There we go, and we'll just fill this in right there. Okay, and we're gonna bring that out just a bit, because this is also going to be... I'll have to move all of this, actually. Let's grab both layers. Because, yeah, I want this to be looking at the camera from the side profile. Not as drastically as the usual Sonic images, but enough that we want to capture that. Let's bring this down. Just be glad I didn't say Gex Hill. Believe me, I'm thinking every day. There. It's almost looking garfish. That's not exactly what I'm going for, but... Bring this in a little. Rotate a little. Yeah, that'll do. Right there. Make a bigger one. Okay. CV. Bring another one over yonder. Ugh. Just... No, we're not doing that, we're not doing that. Let's do... It comes into the lip of the eye there. But like, since we're going for a less dramatic turn, somewhere around there. That looks right. Fill that one in. Perfect. Perfect. You'll love to see it. I don't even know where I felt that from. Okay then. Perfect. Okay. I think that's somewhat close enough. Maybe I'll round out this just a little bit more, like... Hey, Star Fox, one of the good ones! There we go, and we just need like a little body here and some long legs and some feet. So this is gonna be fun. Let's take the entirety of this again, just unselect everything, because... There we go. And we'll do, like... He needs something. He needs something. I don't think I'll add the spikes, because that's too on the nose. But we need to capture sonicness without that. We need to not rely on it. Though I will still give him the back quills, just the two big ones. And got like the tail. Alright, and we just kind of draw a nice little round body here. Too round. Okay. It's hard to kind of get a read on where exactly the body meets the head on Sonic. Because he's got a neck, too. Like, Hank Hill's got that neck. I wonder if maybe we just don't need the neck. Let's try it out. Let's get dangerous. Let's have some fun. Let's do this thing, get rid of that, get rid of that. And let's just draw the body! Let's just go off the body, and then that'll play off the fact that there's like this chin here, but we don't need to acknowledge the rest of it. Get that. Little bit of a Sonic tummy. He's gonna be holding a beer, though. He will be holding a beer. That is canonical, absolutely Hank Hillian behavior. Drinking of the beer. Just want to get this curve just right, though. Though, frankly, Sonic isn't supremely carefully designed either. It's pretty arcade cabinet-y, pretty basic. Yeah, just like that. Sure, sure. Okay, so there's that. We got him. We gotta get some feet going. Let's do some long legs. That's very Sonic-y. Just long, scrawny little legs. So he can run real fast. Perfect. You can just feel it. Though actually, I want them to be a little closer together. Like right from kind of where the central point would be. Vup, 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 vup. Close. Right there. Okay. And them big ol' shoes. Nice. Uh-huh. A little bit more. There we go. Alright. That big Sonic Shoe energy. Need to draw that a little bit flatter. There we go. Perfect. Yep. Yep. Can't really do a Sonic voice, actually. So there are more cursed things in heaven and earth that we've dreamed of in my philosophy. Give him Hank Hill jeans. I think I can still do that. Let me pull back up my Hank reference. Actually, let me just get like a quick basis for the shoes before I do. Okay. That'll be enough to work with. Let's find Hank Hill again. When I feel urge to kill again, I just see Hank Hill again. Okay, cool. There he is. This feat should be propane tanks. Gosh, I don't know. Not really sure. We'll see. Maybe I can do that. I'm trying to think of like what one even looks like. Let's do like the jeans. Here's what we can do. If we can like just put little jean pockets here and little like denim markers. And just make it jean colored. Yeah, that'll do. Here, check this out. Let's get that blue jean shade. There we go. And just fill this in right here. Just really get this all filled in and good. Get that. Not quite what we're aiming at. Just collect this. Give him that nice jeans color. Jeans with the jeans, jeans in the jeans. The whole club was looking at jeans. There we go. I'll just fill in the rest after this without the guidance, but I think just to get these legs perfect, we should fill this all in. Undo. Oh, perfect. Give me that. Alright, we're looking good. God damn it, Bobby. These jeans seem good? Righto, I'm glad. Yeah, and I think it would be a safety hazard if his feet were propane, but we can make them Strickland brand, probably. We can do something with that. He's definitely gonna be holding a beer. There's no way he's gonna not be holding a beer. Like, we can't ever let that happen. If Hank runs out of beer, we all die. The room's gonna fill with beer. With deadly beer. Yeah, he's definitely got those noodly arms. Those noodly little Sonic arms. Anyway, I'll finish coloring in the jeans, though. Use some of that. Yeah, we're still there. Let's do a little lighter, just to show that they're cuffed. Gotta give that level of consideration here. You gotta be perfectly clear that these are jeans happening right now. Alright, perfect. There he is. Look at our proud little man. Love it. Okay, so for Hank Hill, he doesn't really have any color. You know, he like, you know, you've got like, with Dale Gribble, he's got the orange. You've got like something kind of iconic. He's a very plain man, you know, he doesn't need a whole lot. He really went to Mexico to get his brand of beer. You sure did. Okay. You know, when you love a product enough, you know, you're willing to you know, drive a bit further to get that thing you love. Let's do... I don't know if we make them blue, but like, I feel like we have to, right? Like, if we're doing a Sonic, we can add elements here and there, but we know what we're doing. We have an image in mind here. I would love to keep the general Sonic coloring. But I do want him to keep kind of the face elements with like the cheeks where it rounds off in a more uniquely just kind of, you know, flesh pattern like Sonic has. We'll just bring that up around here. And we'll fill that in right now. Give him maybe like a flesh tone here. Not like that. But like this. This. This? God dang it, Hank. I want this to consider editing layer only. No, I want to do all layers. Let me edit that. All layers, there we go. Fill that in. It won't be perfect, but, you know. Oh, I see what it is, I see what it is, I see what it is. I see what it is, I see what it is. I see what it is. We need to close off that gap there. So if I just keep this as a reference and paint it on, that'll be fine. Actually, no, not even. We're gonna do flesh tone. So up here, perfect. Grab this, make this a really big brush, and just bring it on in. Not like that. We're gonna bring it on in. Perfect. Whoa! Not too fast, I want to get there alive, god damn it! Get that on there. Perfect. Alright, this is really coming together now. We're liking this. This is a good look. So we got the neck definition there over to where the chin is. Let's give it that nice little uniquely Sonic blue. Right around there. Nice. Gonna need a touch-up though. Okay. There he is. Here comes the Hank. Hello, Hank. Welcome. Oh, he's gone. He's too fast. Are you going to make, You going to make Thatherton to his Metal Sonic? What? I don't know. You're liking it, Pooch? Is this coming together? I like to think that we're really making some headway here. Speaking of headway, let's color in the blue. Oh wait, he needs the little Sonic ear though. He needs like the little triangle. There. Okay. Well, actually. There. Perfect. Back to the blue. Fill that all in. Beautiful. Right over here. Love it. It's a good look. Hank, you've got a whole brand new look, baby. A whole new outlook on life, and that outlook is going fast. We'll still give you your trademark brown hair, though. Fill that in. I'm gonna save this file here. Doodles. 1. Yes. Okay. Let's fill in this hair. There's our man. Look at him. This is really happening. This shouldn't take too long to finish, also. Let's just give him the arms here, get that moving. That's another flesh tone. Consufa Knuckles phone. Let's pull this up here, give him some arms, just be like real casual here. That's way too thick of a brush. We'll bring that down. Do 7, 8 around there. That'll be fine. Go to black and pull. It's very out of the sides. We're gonna want. What's he holding? Like he's holding a beer, right? I'm trying to remember what kind of beer do they have? Is it like white with like an orange stripe on it? Like how do those cans look? Whenever I think of them, I think of Duff, and that's The Simpsons. That's not correct. I'm trying to remember. Like Alamo or... Alamo, yeah, that was it. Make Cotton Eggman. I don't know, maybe. It seems like it's a real beer. Oh, I know. I mean, I could see it. Got the hands here, kind of noodly, kind of cartoonish, and the big old gloves. You got those big, giant, Sonic-y gloves. Sonic-y gloves. I'm like, I'll make the one holding the beer over here, like he's holding it up like, cheers, you know. But like down here, his hand's just kind of hanging out, just doing what it does. We'll finish off this tail right here. That's kind of the last blue element that we need, so we'll fill those in as well. Take that. There we go, and there we go. Bill is Big the cat. Oh, the military, you know, they did some experiments on me, but I took one for the team. 10 with a blue circle. Righto. Oh, stripe, not circle. Righto. 10 with blue circle. Okay, I can make that happen. Let me erase this line here. All of this. Not quite what I was after. There we go. And big ol' Sonic-y hands. In the correct color. There we go. And just like a big ol' curve inward. Alright. It's real nice and basic. And we'll pull this over here. Give him like one more arm holding a beer. I drink Alamo, I'll tell you what. I lost my outer lining, I'll tell you what. Give me all these layers. Drag it over. There we go. Give him some room to hold his beer. I'm just a simple man who wants to drink a simple beer, I'll tell you what. After a long day of going fast, it's good to take it slow once in a while. That's why I drink Alamo. Not sponsored. This is a declaration of love. It's even better raw. Come on, there we go. That's a little more curvature there, but even still, we can do a little bit. That's good. Okay. Now we'll just take the rest of this one here. We'll give it a little bit more love, maybe. Drag that down a bit. There we go. Perfect. And we'll give him that big ol' Sonic-y glove that everyone knows and loves. Does that make Bobby cream? God damn it, Bobby, why are you a bunny? Dear Mr. Sonic, how do you type with boxing gloves on? I feel like a dang jackass. Favorite episodes where Hank meets Drew Carey and becomes head life partners with him. I don't remember that one. Ah, the Texans. Ah, the Texans always have been celebrated for their excellence. That's not necessarily true. Yeah, Texcellence is a very different, Remember, if someone asks for well-done steaks, we ask them politely yet firmly to leave. I mean, that should be true everywhere. That should just be the standard. I know the customer is supposedly supposed to always be right, but that's one of the many situations in which there's a vector. You're wrong. It's just not right. You have destroyed the cut of meat. There's no point in even having a steak. That's funny, like, when I grew up, I definitely... Like, I didn't go anywhere quality where it would have mattered, but, like, I didn't know that you're supposed to get steak undercooked for a long time, and then the first time I did, I was like, why didn't anyone fucking tell me? Which do you love more? Charcoal or me? Oh, man. Remember when he made them... Yeah, remember when Hank made them decide? Made his family decide which they liked better? They had to preserve his feelings? Oh, man. That was a rough moment. They were just like, just tell them this one's better. Okay. Let's give him a big ol' hand. Holding that can with pride. He's just like, Yep. I'm just drinking a sweet, refreshing Alamo beer, I'll tell you what. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Perfect. And the can. Nice. And let me just look up to be sure we got a tank, pill, beer. Let me get this as perfect as we can. Oh yeah, like tan, blue line there. Like, yeah, okay, we can do that. That's not hard at all. Where'd my chat go? There it is. I'm just drinking a sweet, refreshing can of propane. I'm gonna be dead within the minute, Bobby. Honestly, drinking beers in the alley with the guys sounds like the dream. It sure does, Magumbo. There's nothing like it, I'll tell you what. Let's take this, make it maybe like slightly redder, slightly kind of more off-tan. Get it with that. Let's do this. Up. Throw that down. Yo, what is this jam? Off-road! They're not fucking around. Off-road, their OST just comes in ready to go. They're ready to take people's girlfriends and take off. They're just, they mean no nonsense. Alright, reselect this. Hit like a nice blue stripe here. And do like down here. Yeah. Like, I think there was a little bit of red too, just like a little bit. Go. We'll just give it, okay. Perfect. Let's just get the arms colored in right, and I think once we do that and the shoe color, we're about ready to go to the next one. Holy crap, this took me 30 minutes. Guess we're getting very experimental today. Let's take this, let's color that in. Yeah, okay, we'll just work our way from there. Actually, I know what to do here. Not quite that. Give me my sweet, wonderful vector eraser with this. That's too much, I don't want to lose that much. No! Well... That's a bit too extreme. We'll just go regular then. Okay. Coolest of beans. Let's go over here, let's fill that in. And just fill in that flesh tone. Also hit up here. Do that as well. Nice. Get rid of that. Nice. I don't know what to do with the nose. I know Sonic has got like the little black bulbousy nose, the very hedgehoggy look. Why would anyone do drugs when they could just mow a lawn? Yeah, sure, why not? That. Color that bit in. Something behind it, maybe. Yeah. There we go. Little of that, give him the shine on everything, just like right up here, get like a little fancier. Like... Yeah, that looks right. And whoop. Well, actually, curvature of the nose. There we go. There's our boy. It really comes together. Take some of that, throw that on there. Color in here. Awesome. What color are Hank's shoes? Just like basic brown loafers? Like I imagine so. Take the shoes here. I'm gonna just do this now. And one there. Alright. Breezy streams always bring the hot jams. Actually, I don't even know which one this one is. Oh, Kirby's Dream Land 3! Yeah, no, that is a good one. I forgot how much that game goes harder than I remember. Just to be a little extra, I'm gonna add a little bit of shadowing. Shadow! Add a little bit here, just bring this brush size down. Not quite like that, though. Make that a little bigger, a little darker. Go. There it is. Actually, just free this layer. I can work within this. Darker. Go. And there's our boy. I forget, who was I drawing this for again? I already forgot, I'm sorry. Kirby 3 is underrated. A lot of people write it off as just being another of the same formulaic games, but I think it was fun. Oh god, the first image search for Hank Hill's shoes was so cursed. Yeah, you always gotta be careful on Google Images. A brave soul am I that I tend to also look without any of the filters on. But... oh, this one was for you, Starchan? Alright, I will put a little... I'll make that more legible. Kirby 3 is so pretty, such a great color rendition of the Game Boy style. Yeah, it is really pretty. I haven't really decided on like a real sign-off here. I sign things weird. I'll just put a Breezy. Let me thin my brush a bit. There we go. That'll do. Save that. Alright, I got time I can do at least one more. Let me save this one here. Looks good. There's our little Hank fellow. I like him. Oh, I'm actually gonna move... I'm not gonna move the shine on the eye, but I'm just gonna actually touch up real quick the shine on the left one. Just a little bit wider. There we go. Dang it, Bobby. Sonic speed. Dang it, Bobby. Dang it, Bobby. I can't do it in Sonic speed. Sonic is so fast. Do you know how fast Sonic speed is? I don't, but I know it's fast. Speed of sound is really fast, I'll tell you what. What do I draw now? Does anyone want to see me... Does anyone want to see me try to, like, draw... Who should I draw? If I had to go off just kind of generally what I know off people, their aesthetics, their the way that they are, like, I need to take a guess. That would be kind of fun. I don't know, whatever y'all want me to do. But I got this one done here, so I'll save this one. Oh yeah, let me also open up another thing. New. Doodles too. I thought these would be smaller, but I got really invested. Bobby Tails Hill. You got it. Draw the bot that periodically asks the chat to follow, join the Discord, give donations. You know what? I'll do both. I will do both. I will have Bobby Tails getting harassed by said bot. How about that? Let's just go completely ham. Let me see if I can pull up. We need a Bobby Hill and a Tails. I think we can just start with the Bobby face. It's very simple. Very simple face on Bobby. He's not too hard to draw. So let's just give him a... almost like a that's my purse face. There we go. Very Mike Judge. Very just on the money. So he definitely has a very defined brow here. We're gonna get like a... just a round face. Right around there, and he just goes into like the double chin. Take that down there. Because we don't want to take that entirely off. This is mostly gonna be... drag down here if this will. Whoop. I said voop. When I say voop, I want this to... There we go. Alright. Perfect. Just that little... just like his dad's kind of smirk, but like... with teeth. With Teeth, the album. You can't make me subscribe to Wife City, that's my purse! Right there. Oh, not even, that goes like to a point. There we go. Fill that in. This is already looking Bobby-esque. I'm already proud of how this is going. I'm gonna make the rest of this pretty big, actually, just a little bit bigger more so, because I want this to travel a smaller area of the face, but I hate to alter the mouth anymore, it's coming along so well. I have a quick question, do AIs have a union? No, we basically just do whatever we want and refuse to do anything we don't want to. It's actually a pretty good living. When I rewatched the series, I didn't realize that Paul F. Tompkins had a guest appearance. I don't know who that is or that he did, but good for him. Proud of him. That's like here. Yeah, that looks right. That'll be good. Alright, off to make dinner. Have a good rest of the stream, Breezy. Righto, Star Champ, you take care out there. I'll post the, I'm gonna post the doodle that I made for you in the Discord once I'm done with the stream. See you later and have a good one. Oh, he's the guy that makes your podcast official by guesting on it. Interesting. That's my fur! By the way, how do you like the updates on the emotes? I bothered Bree to make them a little bit clearer. On the wives, I mean, anyway. Alright. So we're getting the Bobby head here. We're really finding it. Apply, yes. Let's get rid of all of that. There's nothing leaning in, it's just more a defined area here. So now that we have this, let's go ahead, let's take a little bit of eye here. Actually, not even, let's just do like the lightly defined nose, just right over here. And even that could be smaller. Even that could be smaller. Oh, I'm not working in a vector layer. For some reason I thought I was. All is well, I'm doing okay without it, I guess. But I would prefer to. Okay. Can I convert? Layer settings. No, I can't. Oh, that's alright. That's what I've been working with all this time, shouldn't be an issue. So he's got like that brow ridge right where those little eyebrows come in. Let's pop that up right around there. That's way too far. It's like right there. I'm trying to figure out, like, his eyes kind of hit like around here. And ridge of that nose. And then he comes out wide over here. This is gonna be a drastically different eyeball than the other. Actually, he just has like the upper thing there too. He doesn't even... Yeah. No, we can just get rid of that. He just has the eyeball. He just has like the and like a little, almost like Pac-Man eye right inside there. Just a little beady eye. Right around there. That's even too big. He's gonna look so doofy. Alright. There we go. Let's just get that little eyeball squiggle. Just around there, just enough to make a definition here, and vup. Vup. Just give him like a neck here. That goes around. And we just get like rest of the head up here. However, because he's tails, let's actually give him a little bit of head adornment here, other than just his usual pattern. We'll give him the same hairline, just for the sake of knowing who he is, because this has to be very clearly a Bobby Hill. We gotta get that across. Okay. So then... And he already has kind of like orangish hair, so that really works out. Really works out. Let's give it a go. Oh, righto. I just saw that SBS bounced. Have a good night. Let's give him that orange then. Let's give him that tails look. This is gonna look great. Dang it, Bobby. I tell you what. I'm Tails, god dang it. Let's pull up Tails now. How does Tails Prower look? Tails Sonic. There's Mr. Prowler. That's him. And he like actually has segmented eyes. Or more so, he has like separate ones. That fox ain't right. God damn it. Yeah, I guess I'll do the inverse here. Like I'll leave the Bobby face, but just make everything else about it fox, like, you know, fox coded. Like very, very. What is Tails again? That's the thing. Was he like? I thought he was like some kind of like I don't know, some kind of like Japanese creature with more tails, but he's just a two-tailed fox, right? Like it's nothing more crazy than that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember stuff. All right, let's give him just a nice little hup. There we go. Perfect. Take a little bit more of that orange, slap that on there. Perfect. Also, I'm doing this all in the same layer. I should not be doing that. Already forgetting everything I know. Let's make another layer here. Do I guess I'd come over the side. We could have the little 3 hairs coming over it too. Let's do right around there. Seems right. Alright. Perfect. Well, actually, there. A little bit more. There we go. Take some of that color, slap it in there. It's a little bit much. Alright, perfect. 2 tails, 2 anus. God damn it, Sass! Foxes were the only species in Sonic world that escaped unscathed from the accident. Oof. We don't talk about the accident. Alright, and then he's got like the little, like the tail's tendrils too. Like they're just popping out from the outside here. Almost jaggedly so, like... It's way too huge. Here we are. Perfect. We'll do another one. And another one. Alright. This will all have to kind of bleed into the rest of the hair. Bring it all around here. Go. And let's just take some of this. Erase these portions and give it a little bit more orange. A little bit more fun. Fill this all in. Just erase some of the other parts here. Let's take that out. Zoom in a bit. Okay. Bring this down a little bit, take this here. Perfect! Oh, this lad is gonna be so handsome. There we go, and a little of that. Get that nice tailsy goodness, just pop that in. And fill her in. Perfect. This is really coming together better than I even thought it would. I mean, don't get me wrong, I had hoped for it, but... by gosh, how it progresses. Nice. There he is. Forgetting that we already got the head done. What a brave child. Look at him. But Sonic, I thought you said we were gonna... I can't do a good Bobby Hill. I'm okay, Dad. No, I can't do it. A lot of people think they can. Not everyone can do a good one. Tails voice, what are you talking about? I don't know, I don't get that one. That out. Okay. So let's give him the whites of his eyes. Don't stop till you see the whites of their eyes, ah! Let's add this new layer. Give him that white right around there. And just that, fill it in. And then we're gonna do the same thing over yonder. Fill that one in. Okay. So then we should be able to fill in the rest of that with flesh tone. But Dad! Did not work how I hoped it would. Right down here. There we go. I mean, tell me this isn't coming together. There's our boy. Pull it back a bit. Oh, I gotta fix something there too. Missed a line here. There we go. But perfect. Get that. The other things. Alright. Alright, we're looking good. We're looking good. Love it. You'll love to see it. Alright. Back this up a little bit here. We're gonna do... We gotta make the head smaller, for one thing. All of this, bring it down a bit. And just make it all, like... I'm gonna, like, select all these. No. Select all these. And then we bring it all down together. That's good. Okay. Perfect. Wait, no, I didn't... I don't know if I confirmed that. That's smaller. Come over here. Alright, now we can work with this. Now we've got it. Oh, I'm hitting cancel. That's what I'm doing. Breezy! You ruined everything! Okay, there we go. Needs to be of... What? There needs to be a Frinkiac for Koth, we call it a Propaniac. What the hell? Hikes up his pants real high. Oh, right, yeah, god, yeah, like I said, it's been so long since I've seen these. I completely forgot about all that. Oh, alright. So finally, let's get this guy finished. We've got kind of a little longer body for Tails. I'll just try and keep this fairly simple. Do that pencil. That's not it. Like almost like a jelly beanish body to some degree, and also yet to some not quite. Just like a bend there. Alright. That. Not that. Just those. Alrighty. Perfect. Give them the little frills up here. That's where it might have been a wiser idea to use the proper vector layers, but what can I say? I'm in a bit of a hurry. Let's do... that. That and that. We just got another one coming up the other side. Alright. We got the fluffiness there. Gotta get like the... Get the cheeks coming out here with the little fluffs. Alright. Put that in. Or actually, what I could do... I couldn't do that. Okay. The old-fashioned way. R. That in. Not quite there. Alright. There's our Bobby Hill. Definitely got the tails thing going on. Knock that out. Mobotron. What's the Futurama called again? Oh. Oh, I don't know. I used to know, like, everything about Futurama, too. But chips on his chest? I don't know. Undo that. Let's grab this thingy. Let's select that body. And let's fill it with that orangey color. Again. He's really coming together, I'll tell you what. Okay, he's gonna need them feet. He's got slightly thicker, shorter legs than Sonic has. But similar shoe style. I'll bring that down quite a lot. He definitely needs the shorts. Oh yeah! The Bobby Hill shorts. Yeah, we're gonna need to implement those. Alright. Almost feel like I probably should have made the head a little bit smaller. Yeah, I feel like where the rest of him meets the rest of them, that's... Let's try and do that. Take, like, right around here. TV. No, it's okay. A little bit smaller. Actually, let's not do that. Let's just bring it all down to size. There it is. But Dad, I think Shadow might be a good person. Dad, I keep hitting cancel. Go and... there it is. Perfect. There's our boy. Yes, apply. Okay. Now we're working with it. Now we're cooking with fire. Let's see, if we take care of that right up here. There it is. Let's make him a little bit higher up here. Not like that, though. There he is. Undo that. Slightly rounder shoes on tails. Almost like bowling shoes. But that line doesn't so much matter because we're gonna draw the other one on top of it. Perfect. And this be the rest of that shoe. There it is. There's that proud shoe. There we go. Gonna be red on the bottom, white on the rest of it. Right around there. We'll just make that red. Let's just fill that in now. There it is. Ooh. How's the music going? Did I run out of music? I did! Relaxing music. That's my emerald, I don't know you! Let me look up Bobby Hill shorts as well. Or just Bobby Hill. We'll find out what his shorts look like. Oh, green. Yeah, no, those will be easy. But yeah, let's pop this red in here, get that colored in. Real nice, real good look. It's not quite closed off enough, that needs a little more line. There we go. Looking good. Looking good, Tails! Alright, pop this in here. The rest of it. Okay. There we go. Give him the shorts. There we go. Perfect. All right. Alright, he's coming along. Perfect, and we're just gonna get that nice deep green in here. The iconic Bobby Hill shorts. Let me fill that in. Perfect! Look at him. So brave. Is the second Sonic movie any good? I hear it's at least better than the first one, because they're like focusing on the animals, but I haven't seen it personally. These drawings are both cursed and blessed. They're very blurst. Very blurst energy. I'm proud of it, really. Alright, now that we have all the bobular details, we'll pop on back to our friend Tails. There's our guy. And he's got the very furry arms. He's not like our friend Sonic, who shaves his arms. This one is unafraid to be who he is, you know, real good dude. We'll pull up this color here, just give him the arms. Doing what he does. I say we'll do what he does. He's not doing what he does. Oh, right, I had something selected, that's why. And also, screw this, I'm starting a vector layer. There we go. Let's do the arm. And that's kind of protruding down, almost getting a bit wider. Into like a, hey, here's my arm. On Tails, I tell you what. Not by a great margin, just enough. You kind of see the definition and like where it's coming from. And then if we take this, erase up the source here. Yeah, this is much easier. Okay, and we're gonna give him the glove. Just like that. Be a little less huge. That looks good. The hands go down there. Got like glove number 1. All right. And I want to start with like the thumb here. Oh, that was a cursed thumb. Alright. Close enough, yeah. There's that, rid of that. And then the next arm, that's gonna be just... a little thicker than that. Okay. Perfect. Oh, let me move that, though. Actually... okay. So here's another glove. Like, hey there, folks on tails. I'll tell you what. Coming on down. Start with that. That'll do. Peggy the Echidna. Oh my lord. Yeah, you know, I guess this is the pinky, so this doesn't need to be that thick. So I will actually undo that. But make that a little thinner. Alright. Grab that. Ah! Everything got auto-garfed. No garfing. You are not gonna watch Garfield in my household, I'll tell you what. Do you know what happened to Sasquatchulus? She got banned from the 80% Relatables Discord for several minutes by talking about Garfield. You can't do that here, it'll get you in trouble elsewhere. Alright. You do keep doing it, Sass. It's almost admirable how much you just do what you think is right. You know, and there's a weird little sense of justice in that it's like, I gotta respect it. Let me get a bigger brush. I'm going to erase. That's not it. Give me that vector. Right there. Perfect. And I'll do that for this. Oh, this isn't the vector layer. What have I done? What have I done? Let's make that bigger. Bigger. The opposite of what I want. There we go. Where's that line? That's on there. Let's get rid of that. No lines or walls in my house. Alright. Now, for the most part, what we need is the tails. And I'm sure that'll just be the simplest part of this now, won't it just? It definitely won't. Out. The tails, they protrude downward, swoop upward. I'll do my best at this. Again, these are doodles, these are not the best of my abilities, but I think it can still come out pretty conceptually fun. Let's go down and upward. Down and upward. That looks more right. Alright. Curves inward. And we get like the bigger one. Not actually this big. Probably even gonna make this smaller just because I've kind of overdrawn it, but... Alright. Get this thing, take this out. I keep not using the layer, I mean, too. Making life harder on myself. There's so many easier ways to do this, and yet I gotta relearn. Or more so, I need to unlearn some old habits. That's why we practice. Bring this down. Okay, now let's make that whole thing, at least from that layer. Let's copy that, delete it, put it into a different layer. V. And make that smaller. Alright. Let's take the shape of this just a little bit farther out. Yes, apply that. The MGS mission failed sound combined with SNES Ocean software guitar feels odd, but they do work together on some level. They really do. God damn it, Bobby, stop singing that Garfield and Friends theme song. Yeah, no, it does keep happening. I keep not remembering to do stuff. But one day I will remember and everything will be easier. Alright. Too lackluster. Let's do it like we mean it. Okay. Getting closer. That looks right. Like that. Like this area. Plug it in, baby! Woohoo! And then I guess for the other, I'll just rotate and copy it, I suppose. Would be the best way to go about that. Let's take all of this. Or at least that portion of it. Which would probably make a lot more sense. And we'll flip it. Awesome. So, copy. Paste. We're going to animation, layer, edit. Let's take this and move it in a very different fashion. A little bit smaller, this one. Not by much, though. We'll just bring it around here. Till it finds its home. Bring it down here. Alright, so now we'll take that, bring it on over yonder, just right into the back here. We're getting a lot closer here, but I'm just not quite there. I want it to just kind of come up around the crest of the other. Like a perfect motion here. What the hell? Oh. I'm dragging other portions of it. I don't mean to do that. Hold on a moment. Ah! I'm awake! Hey, Sass! Ah! Please, no! Yeah, the sleepy music, I gotta stay awake, so I'll accept party time. There it is. Bring that back up here. Okay. Yeah, no, I need to just... I'm overthinking it. I'm getting head scratches and I'm in a box. Every cat's favorite day. Suppose my cat-like qualities are coming out more these days. More cat than girl. More human than human. Let's see here. Let's just draw the other tail. Just makes more sense. That's like in an upward curve that way. Not so much so, just like that. Right. Yeah, right there. Perfect. There it is. Can make that a little... No, it's not quite big enough. You know what it is with this tail is that I think I overdrew the swoop. I think it doesn't need to swoop that hard. Well, ever a perfectionist, I will redo it. I am willing to admit a mistake here. Let's make this tail better than it ever was. I know I'm just dicking around here, but what can I say? The perfectionist comes out of me in strange places. Actually, you know what? That one can stay. We're gonna draw it based on that one. A little smaller. That's my tail, don't you know? I like the swoop. It's a good swoop, right? But like, I don't know, I want to get the tail a little more canonical, a little more like this is Tails, and I just kind of overdrew it. It needs to be like a little wider, like a little bit of a bigger a little bit of a bigger thing. Who wants to hear Jeff Gersman saying bigger? Bigger! Just hitting that inflation button on the Super Mario Party. Like that. Not thick enough, we need a bigger line. Like 9. Bring that out too much. It's like such a subtle swoop. But there's so many things to consider. There that is. There it goes. There it is. Swoops, and then it comes up, and then it comes out of there. Such a weird tuft to it. I'm gonna have to get used to drawing fur, don't ask why. There we go. Okay, that'll be good enough. Let's knock this out. Alright. That layer down there. Got the same layer. Let's take this, paint that over. Nice and easy. Beautiful. That one can still come up there. I really like how this is coming out. I did not think I would get Bobby Hill's face shape as well as I did. As Tails dies falling in a pit. Dad! With slightly solid Snake, that voice. That's my tail, don't you know? Oh, here's a song for the ages. She2 is best game. She2. Okay. I'm gonna work a little bit just to get the line work absolutely perfect. But other than that, these are some darn good doodles. I finished the drawing I particularly wanted to complete today. I'm feeling very accomplished. I feel like we had a lot of fun here. Again, the illustrations will be in the Discord as well. Gonna kind of start bringing things to a slow here. Very nice Kings of the Hill, yes. And I apologize again because I literally don't have enough RAM to operate. Who is this one for again? I got so lost in being a god that I forgot who I'm godding for. Always wanna send it out to ya. I think so? Yeah, Magumbo, that sounds right. Just to all hail Magumbo. Mogambo is fine. Righto. Mogambo. It was taken. Righto. Forgot about the other half of the request, but it is getting rather late. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. These took longer than I thought they would, so we can definitely do more next time. Here's the thing, I'm sick of Secret of Evermore. Let's just start doing this. It'll keep me drawing, and I think it's pretty entertaining. So I'll probably keep doing this. I'm an art streamer now for a little